I gotta get an Allen wrench on that, but so see how it's like that? You just pull this up.
Okay.
You slip it in here. You pull this pin. Okay. Now it's locked in.
Okay.
Just like that, both sides.
Okay.
This thing on mine has just a little thing you lift up and turn.
Right.
And it pulls these balls in. But on this one, it looks like.
Wait a minute. You said this shouldn't exceed 12.5, right? The weight that I put on here.
Yeah.
Right. How much is the vehicle usually?
Well, anywhere from like my expedition.
I'm trying to figure out how much this weight.
This weighs about 9,000 pounds, 8,500 pounds.
So I can't tow more than 2 of these.
No. You won't be able to anyway, because it's not long enough. It's not long enough.
This ain't long enough for 2 dualies?
You can put 2 dualies, but not more than 2 dualies.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can put 2 dualies.
But I still be overweight because it said not more than 12.5.
No, that ain't right, because...
New paint on the Chevy and new rag, who is about to kill him? My bitch fucked off on a real nigga, that shit injured me. I'm a big dog, not a little nigga, I turned up instantly. I got my chains on me, rings on me, watching this bitch. All them princess cuts, I'm on suicide, watching this bitch. Bro, I copped the box and run, don't know how to get it home. Ain't no load I can't deliver, I'll pull up in that dually truck. Old school cop it booted up, hit the E-way, do a buck. Chemists in a minutes in a trench, I go to suing up.
Alright, y'all, look, check it out. We back in motion. We back rotating in my dually, aka my house, aka my everything. You are my everything. You are my everything. Ooh. Bro, I'm back off of that machine, man. I'm back off at my workhorse, man. It's my daily, it's my work truck, it's my business truck, it's my everything. You know what I'm talking about? My house, my whole nine. So I'm back into what I love the most, man. Oh, Lord knows it feels good to be free. I can't thank y'all enough, man. All my supporters for staying solid while I was gone at 40 days. But, you know, a lot of people say, oh, 40 days ain't a lie. You ain't do no real time. I guess because I was gone 40 days, right? I guess that's an excuse not to keep it real. That's an excuse not to play a part. Like, whether somebody was gone 5 minutes, 40 days, 40 years, or forever, like, stay true to what you stay true to. You know what I'm saying? 40 days might not be a lot for those have done more time, but to me, 40 days, 4 hours away from what you have going on, what's yours, what you love to do is a long time. Any time gone is a long time, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that still is no excuse for people not to be, you know what I'm saying, solid, you know what I'm saying? That's just a dumb thing to say, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't gone a long time. Like, I ain't a jailbird though, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had a hiccup in the road and, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know, gotta cross it. But I mean, however, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people showed their true colors during that time, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't able to face me, you know what I'm saying, while I'm here. So, kick them while they down, I guess it's part of the game, you know what I'm saying? But it's some sucker shit to me, you know what I'm saying? For those people who, you know what I'm saying, try to take advantage of my situation and capitalize off of it, and me being gone, and me being defenseless, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? It really, it's sad to say that, you know, you need to go through shit like that sometimes to really, you know what I'm saying, see what's what. Because if you didn't go through it, you'll still be on a journey to success, not knowing who ain't for you, who got secret animosity, who waiting on your downfall to capitalize in any type of way. A lot of people pick and choose what's trying to capitalize or what's trying to kick a nigga down. Man, what's trying to capitalize and what's trying to kick a nigga down is exactly what it is. Like, no matter how you doing it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to, it was some real ones, you know what I'm saying, during my little time. Like, we just kept it all the way solid. You don't know what a nigga need unless you check on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You could look at this. You could look at a nigga all day and say, oh, he all good. But if you don't put that call in, or if you don't check on a nigga, you really don't know. And by far, it's not nobody responsibility if you don't feel like it's your responsibility. But if you feel the need to speak on a situation or judge a situation in any type of way, form, or fashion, obviously you feel obligated in some type of way to keep it real in whichever ways. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know, we ain't getting out with negative on our mind. You know what I'm saying? Even though negative was already waiting on you when you left, well, when you were on the way back and while you was there. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of people showed their true colors, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, I'm straight. My team's solid. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I see a lot of shit clear. I read through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know what I'm saying, the little shit that I got going on, sometimes you can never be too sure of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Of people and who they are. And just like I went through the situation, you know, you can't see everything. That's part of being human. Shit, I've been in trouble one time in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's really like, I rapped about it on the Charger to the Game song, and that's when I was with my father though, you know what I'm saying? 07, you know what I'm saying? Me and Pops had an altercation, the police was there and shit. I spoke on that, like I said before, and in the song, if you know, you know. All my real supporters know that listen. I don't really be into trouble like that, you know what I'm saying? And thank God, bro. Like I said, I ain't saying that I'm better than nobody or none of that, because shit happens to some people. Some people don't got good luck, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't got bad luck, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes God knock you off of journeys to for you to see certain shit. And put you in situations where, nigga, you have no choice but to see this shit. Nigga, you have no choice but to feel this shit. You can't do nothing. Nigga, the truth gonna smack the shit out of you right in the face. Nigga, you gonna see it whether you want to see it, whether you believe it, whether you not. You gonna see this shit, and it's up to you to how you take that in. You know what I'm saying? And shit, like I say, you know, I had no choice but to see a lot of shit. You know me, I don't never base. I ain't getting out looking for sympathy. I ain't getting out looking for nothing, because I got out and went straight back to my grind. I understand excuses, sympathy don't pay bills. It don't help in success. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I peeped a lot of shit. Like I said, a lot of people trying to do certain shit when they feel I'm defenseless, and I'm never defenseless, my nigga. I always gotta come back. I don't give a fuck if I was dead and gone, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My name, my legacy will speak for me in times that I can't. When it's all said and done and over with, I'm a solid individual. I kept it real when I was out here. I kept it real no matter what. I kept it real when I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of shit hurt a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, that was being said, that was being done. You know what I'm saying? And I'm human. And I think a lot of the time, you know, how I pop my shit and I portray, a lot of people look at me like I'm a machine. Nah, I'm just a nigga who's standing on the business all the time, and I make the right choices. When you do good by shit, good come back. If you add 1 and 1, you're gonna get 2. If you add 1 and a 0.5, you're not gonna get 2, you're gonna get 1.5. So people that's doing dumb shit, expecting different results, it's never gonna work. And I never operated like that, through thick and whatever. But a lot of people felt like that was the time to capitalize, and shit, it just really shows for those that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That was against a nigga. How you truly feel. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand up in the paint with me. You know what I'm saying? When the nigga is out. When the nigga is, when I do have my powers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they helped me see too how powerful I am. Because a lot of the time a nigga ain't knowing, a nigga just going, a nigga just growing, a nigga just glowing, a nigga working, a nigga twerking, you know what I'm saying? nigga just going. Nigga ain't realizing the powers that he do have and the love he do have. A lot of times too, until you in situations and you do realize who there and you know what I'm saying, who is gonna go the extra mile for you or a mile for you at all, and just walk with you through journeys. And like I say, a lot of the time, like I say, people try to figure out, oh, you did 40 days, it wasn't shit, or you this and that, it wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit going on. A lot of people play like they with you during the shit that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes when shit hit the fan, they make excuses. Hello? But like I said, you know, and just to clear the air, you know what I'm saying? I know CJ, he big on social media and shit, and a lot of people be tacking bro, and you know, bro is very successful off of making a way off of the internet, which I've gained a lot of knowledge and took a lot of vision to what he did and put it in my own way and started capitalizing. I know a lot of shit that be said on the internet, bro, you know what I'm saying, it fuck with bro. So just to clear the air on bro was always reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying. I didn't have no bond, I wasn't holding, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have a bond for 30 something days, but bro was reaching out, asking for my bond shit, you know what I'm saying, for what I call my team. They was reaching out, you know what I'm saying, for those that I expected to reach out. So, you know what I'm saying, just to clear the air on that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know, I know bro takes shit hard when y'all get the bashing, bro. Like, one thing about bro is it should be good. It should be good. When it should be bad, it be bad. Like, when people go hard for bro on the internet, they go hard. When they go bad for bro on the internet, they go bad. So just to hear that, because I know bro feel like, you know what I'm saying, you know, he support me in a lot of ways and he want to do that. So I never said that to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really never spoke on what was going on, and I still haven't spoke on what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not the time yet to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I'll speak on enough. Like I said, that was enough just to let my team know they was solid. They was there for me. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm going to try like hell to not go to my team until I really need them. You know what I'm saying? And CJ is always going to kind of damn near be my last resort. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, and not just him, everybody, man. I ain't really coming to nobody. I damn near going to be, you know what I'm saying, broke, starving, and gangbanging before I go to anybody. I'm gonna make sure I can always, and I learned that from my daddy, I always make sure I can handle shit myself before I go to anybody. And I always keep my slates clean in case I need to go to somebody and get anything, and I don't give a damn if it's for a ride down the street, bro. I'm gonna try to keep it good with everybody. My grace is good with everybody, bro. So that's just one thing about that, you know what I'm saying, just to clear the air on that. Team was standing solid behind everything, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to those who was doing it with, you know what I'm saying, no intent to capitalize, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, 40 days is a long time to be gone away from somebody like me. I got a lot of shit going on. I got shit, different bank accounts, I got different storages, I got different car notes, I got platforms I run, and I left with an active giveaway, and that shit was bothering me the most, because once again, I learned from shit from bro, like, you know what I'm saying, he learned a way to, you know, make a way off of this shit, and like I said, well, part of that is when it's good, when it's bad, and I never want to ever, in the streets, you a snitch, on the internet, you a fraud, you know what I'm saying, and them two big places that I've always been real in and been stand up to. So I wanted to make sure and get the message out there that people knew what was going on with me, and if I wasn't in a situation or coming back no time soon, that people that did spend their money with me, I'm gonna compensate you and we're gonna make it right. I wanted to get that message out there by any means necessary, you know what I'm saying. So once again, I can't thank y'all enough for just sticking with me through it all. And like people say, the stupidest saying of you wasn't gone that long, or it ain't like he had some time or whatever, man, I got shit going on, and part of it is that, and that's where I make my living. And to protect me is to protect my brand, my nigga, in any way, form, or shape, or fashion. So for those who stood down with me through all of that, man, I appreciate it. And for those who, you know what I'm saying, even invested into my brand and shit like that, which a lot of people don't have that. They don't do social media. They don't generate revenue from social media. So they wouldn't understand that part of it anyway. That's one of the biggest, you know what I'm saying? And staying solid during situations. Man, listen, when a person is down and defenseless and you treat them different from when they had powers, you weak as fuck, bro. You weak as shit, my nigga. Because that's showing that, because the thing is, right, if I don't fuck with somebody, or if I feel some type of way, or if I want to treat them anyway, I'm going to do that shit whether you got $5 or $1 million. You feel me? Whether you in position or not. I ain't going to wait till you did, because that's fake, and I said that's fake because you was being fake the whole time. I don't give a damn if that's me asking you to run to the store for me. If I can't ask you to run to the store for me while I'm locked up, if I can't ask you to give me $100 while I'm locked up, but you would do it while I was on the streets, you had bad intentions. You was being fake the whole time. People don't play like that. People don't do none of that shit when you locked up. People show their colors, bro. Like I said, I'm not a machine. I'm a human. So what's soft, what's fake, what's real, and what's not, that shit is all that. It's all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So, the biggest thing that really kind of like bothered me the most, though, you know what I'm saying, when I was locked, like I said, one of the biggest things was my giveaway in my platform to let my people know I'm staying solid with them. And another thing was like my OG, you know what I'm saying, just my OG was worrying, you know what I'm saying, so just to really like call her and be like, Mom, I'm good, like, you know what I'm saying, all the people was talking about UNPC, protective custody and all of that, like, I'm not even in protective custody when I'm in the real world around killers and dealers. Like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? One thing about me, wherever I go, I'm gonna make way. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm good. And then, like I said, I ain't got no fucked up name. Ain't no smut on my name. I ain't did no fucked up shit to nobody to where I gotta go somewhere and get in protective custody. People 9 times out of 10 that's in protective custody is doing goofy shit to be put in protective custody, whether they did something to somebody and I don't live my life where I done fucked over nobody or did nobody nothing, or you done told on somebody, got somebody in the jam, or you just out doing fucked up shit and saying fucked up shit, making a way off of that. And I've never did none of those, so, and I always mind my business, so I was never in protective custody. I didn't need to. I went in there, I mind my fucking business, you know what I'm saying? I stayed to me. I wrote my music. I stayed out the way. I tried to get out that jam. You know what I'm saying? I stayed to myself until I was able to get out the jam, until I was able to get a bond. So it was no need for me to be in protective custody. And like I said, people that's in protective custody and did goofy shit. And I ain't the type of nigga that's out here doing goofy shit. And whatever's coming to me, I done took mine. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that ain't true. Like I said, jail is a place you go in that bitch, you mind your business, you stay out the way, you ain't gonna have no problems, and that's just what it is. But if you always trying to be the center of attention, trying to do this, trying to do that, you gonna have problems. It's easy. A lot of people fuck with people that's, you know what I'm saying, in the way. And sometimes, like I said, you run into a couple goofies, but here or there, it's always ways to maneuver around people and just stay the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not. But for the most part, man, like I said, I spend my time writing up in that motherfucker, staying out the way. I was on the phone all the time. You know what I'm saying? I kept money on the books. And for those people who don't understand, right? Nigga, I'm just in jail. If you could pick up your phone and call me every day, nigga, I ain't nowhere where you can't talk to me, nigga. I ain't in heaven or hell, my nigga. I ain't missing. Put some money on your phone. Tell my people that to call you. It's simple. I'm good, bro. I'm always good. I'm gonna always be good. You feel me? And in any situation I've ever put myself in, I've got out of it. So don't think that putting money on the books is also doing something for a motherfucker. You could be putting money on it. It costs to talk to motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So if you could pick up your phone and call me, nigga, while I'm out here, nigga, jail it ain't no difference. You know what I'm saying? I was in federal holding and I posted I was in federal holding. Nigga, they got tablets. You could talk to people every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? from 8 in the morning to 9:30 at night, nigga. Just like you pick up your phone and call me, you could pick up your phone and text me, nigga, and tell me to call you. You could put money on the phone for me to call you. So it ain't no difference because a nigga locked. And like I said earlier in this conversation, shit, you could talk to a nigga out here. You could take a nigga to dinner out here. You could buy a nigga a meal in there. They got hot foods on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatever. So it just ain't no difference. But like I said, jail is a different experience that I never really did no time. I never, you know what I'm saying? Most I ever did in the jail was 2-3 days, you know what I'm saying? This is the longest I've ever been in, which is 40 days. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, in that situation, for those who felt like they wanted to make an excuse for me while I was in and you couldn't contact with me, that's fucking cap. You know what I'm saying? You call me when I'm out here, nigga, you can call me when I'm in there. And that's just what it is. But shit, like I said, I ain't getting out with my mind on that shit. But I'm a vent. I'm a speak. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I'm out on my grind. You know what I'm saying? I know what make this shit. I know what make this shit pop. I know what make this shit jump. I know what make this shit get ahead. You know what I'm saying? And I also know, you know what I'm saying, at your low points, you know, shit gonna be different. You never know. Even now, like, it's always, like I said, you never know when you gonna make a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Shit, you can have an accident. You just never know. But you also know not to make the same mistakes, and you never know how people gonna change up. Even now, I get in certain situations, there's gonna be somebody who do some goofy shit or somebody who change up. That's just what it is, and it comes different every time. So that's, you just not gonna know that. But on that part, I want to clear the air on some shit and just speak upon some shit. You know what I'm saying? And just know, you know what I'm saying? Just know, shit, my presence. My presence bothers people. Like I said, when I was in that bitch, eating a cheeseburger was a blessing. Walking to the mailbox was a blessing. So just out here and me being me, I see that bothers people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how. I ain't in nobody way. I don't want nobody woman. I ain't trying to knock nobody trap. I ain't trying to take over nobody platform. It's a sickness for those that is bothered by Sugar Man doing him, popping his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, because I ain't a nigga that gotta dim nobody else light to shine. So if you bothered by me, bro, you sick, bro. You need to go to the fucking doctor and get some help. You know what I'm saying? Just what it is, bro. Because I promise I ain't in nobody business. I got so much business of my own trying to keep up. Like I always say, I set the goal. I set the bar so high for my fucking self. My daily is just like, how the fuck am I gonna do this? I promise I ain't thinking about nobody. And another thing, for those trying to capitalize off me and what I work for and what I grinded hard for, my nigga, that's another sickness, bro. Like, bro, it's only one me. What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. You worrying about my blessings and trying to capitalize off my blessings. You missing your own blessings. Everybody get their turn. That's one thing about this shit. Everybody get their time to shine. Everybody get their turn to pop it and so much, right? But your path is out there. But if you spending your time worrying about how to take another motherfucker shit or capitalize off of another motherfucker or do this and do that to them, bro, you never gonna get to yours. You know what I'm saying? You never gonna get to yours because you spending your time, you know what I'm saying? You spending your time figuring out how you could down the next motherfucker. When I promise you, when I say God's got a plan for everybody, it's light at the tunnel for everybody. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, it might not come easy, but God got a path for everybody out there, bro. Everybody out there has a path for them. You gotta go to yours and you gotta find it, but you never gonna get there, bro. If you thinking you gonna get away with trying to dim somebody else's light or shit on them to try to get up, it ain't gonna never happen like that for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you think you could just get mine easier than taking a long road to get yours. Look at this road. I'm going down a long road right now. You know what I'm saying? It takes a road to get to your path. Wait your turn, bro. It's sick. But, you know, got to put shit in God's hands and let shit deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went through a little shit, you know what I'm saying? Within on 40 days, longest 40 days ever. When you got the motion that I got, nigga, I got motion. It's different cities, different states. I got a lot of shit going on. So you never know what a nigga need until you do reach out. And like I said, jail, motherfucker's still alive, motherfucker's still eating. You can still talk to a motherfucker. You can still come visit. You can still go do something for a motherfucker. It's simple, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And believe it mean the most when a nigga in a position that he can't do nothing for himself. So Not saying that don't help a motherfucker while they out, but I'm just saying when a motherfucker down, it's your time to really shine. It's your time to really be there for a motherfucker, to really stand up for a motherfucker and let a motherfucker know. That's how you gain position. You know what I'm saying? Being there for a motherfucker. That's how you prove that you are worthy of positions, you are worthy of trust, that's how you gain your knowledge, being there for people when they in fucked up situations, or lighten a person load when they load is heavy. That's how you gain that, bro. I want everybody to understand that, you know what I'm saying, and hit the comments and talk to me. I talk back, you know what I'm saying. I never ask a person for shit, you know what I'm saying. I always figure it out. I got pride too, and like I said, I ain't asking nobody for nothing until I really need it, because people use shit against you. People use shit as ladders and leverage, bro. And I don't deal well under pressure, my nigga, sometimes. And people think that my mouth be fucked up and I'm just this cocky, arrogant. Nah, bro. When I'm triggered, I turn into that person. I'm not just like that. My mouth just ain't fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And that's triggered into the good or to the bad. Like, I could turn up happy, I could turn up bad. But on a daily, in my vlogs, I'm positive. Whenever you ever see me speaking on another person, whenever you ever see me trying to dim another person light to shine, whenever you see me not hustling to go get my own, whenever you never seen that shit, you always seen me doing overtime, over grinding, over shining. My life don't evolve around nothing with nobody else. I've always been the most solid, as I always helped the person. You never got heard me on this bitch talking about what I did for other people. And it's not that I don't do it for them. It's just when I do it to help, I do it to help. I don't do it to look for clout or look for certain shit in return. I do it out of kindness to my heart. And I could flex hard by saying what I have did for people. I could flex harder, because just as much as I have did for myself, I have did for others. Just as much as I have put people in positions or connected people or did this for people or loved ones, bro, I can flex super hard. I don't even speak upon that shit, bro. I can flex just as hard by putting my jewelry on and bragging on me and myself. Bro. And like I said, if I was to do a tally sheet with everybody I fuck with or encountered with, who did the most for who, my nigga, I'ma always outweigh, because guess what? And Bandman Kevo told me this. When you run into people, figure out how you can make yourself useful to people, and you will forever be locked in with them. Make a person need you. So I always thought about that, and I always use that. How can I don't give a damn if you got a car wash, I could bring you lunch every day. I could break the situation down a million times, but I'll run into anybody. I figure out, how can I make that person smile? How can I make that person easier? How can I make that person day better? This is what I use with everybody, bro. Not just one person, everybody I encounter. So I know I'm always one up on everybody, because I'm the help. Not because I want to use it for my advantage, because I always want to be the good person of the friendship and the help. But, you know, sometimes when you come back and ask for that same help, it don't be, it be, nigga, you did that. I ain't asked you to do that. And that's very true. So I got myself in a lot of situations too, you know, building bridges with that, people having that mentality to where, having that mentality to where I just always find myself figuring out how can I, when I encounter people, how can I be the help of the situation? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it just don't go right. You know what I'm saying? But however, hit like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Sugar Man on that 1,000 touchdowns. 1,000 touchdowns later. Mixtape is out right now on all platforms. Go download that. The visuals is coming soon. This is my life I rapped about. This is me 1,000 touchdowns later, nigga. This is what you get from that. Also, go play the giveaway to Broken Promises, man. If I haven't already said it on here on YouTube, it's on my platforms, the new giveaway date, and everything. Get your tickets, link in the bio, man. I'll have it at the bottom of the screen, a new date for the giveaway, for promotional reasons only. I think I explained myself about that, my situation, if y'all been paying attention. Y'all know what's going on. I just want to stay solid to that and keep speaking on it. Go get your tickets. Link is in the bio, man. You know what's going on with me. I love y'all. Thank y'all, man. Stay tuned to the next video. 1,000 touchdowns later is out right now, gang. And it is not.
What kind of
Okay. What's going on, you guys? The other day in a... Huh? I actually do too in my truck under some stuff. You say under this pressure. No, it's nothing under there. If you need me to go in my truck and try to find something, I will. Hey guys, it's your boy Sugar Man on that. Another day in the life with your boy Sugar Man on that. It's a vibe on the channel. Every time you slide on the channel, you know what's up with me. If you don't, you're liable to find out right about now. We're pulling back up on my boy. It's been a long journey. However, we here. You see what's going on. Fifth wheel just got purchased. My boy is showing me the correct way to install this.
Yeah, so on this one, you just... I gotta get an Allen wrench on that, but so see how it's like that? You just pull this up.
Okay.
You slip it in here. You pull this pin. Okay. Now it's locked in.
Okay.
It's like that, both sides.
Okay.
This thing on mine has just a little thing you lift up and turn.
Right.
And it pulls these balls in. But on this one, it looks like they want you to do some shit with this Allen wrench, man. I don't understand. Oh no, look at you just pushing it. Oh, I see. Okay. Perfect. Oh, nice.
So what the hell you just do?
Push this in.
Push the ball in and it locks right in.
See? Now you're in.
Wow. That easy.
Yeah.
Well, that's my fifth wheel.
That's it. That's your goose. That's not a fifth wheel, that's a gooseneck.
Gooseneck.
Yeah, that's what you need.
So what the hell is the fifth wheel?
Fifth wheel is like that miniature tractor trailer plate thing.
Oh, okay, where it slide right in.
Yeah, you don't got
that. Right. That's a gooseneck,
yeah.
And this the case that it came in.
Case. I'll keep this for when you don't want that back there when you're doing it for other stuff.
Yeah.
Keep it in the case, keep it nice.
Oh.
There's some straps.
You don't want
There's
it.
enough straps to strap down 3 cars.
Okay.
But you got a bunch up there too, it looks like.
Yeah.
And here's 2 spares for the trailer.
For the trailer.
They're ready to go.
Okay.
You're gonna want to get that reverse light fixed.
Okay.
You'll get tagged, bro. They'll give you a $250 ticket for that, and you gotta pay it, and there ain't no getting out of it. And you gotta fix it. That's how it is. It ain't like regular traffic stops.
Yeah.
Where like you get a ticket and then you could like do a class or something.
Yeah.
Not with this dude. They want your ass.
Okay.
They want all that ass. They don't give a fuck.
Boy said they want all that ass.
They do, dude.
Hey. No,
I
yeah.
ain't playing with you, dude.
Hit like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go download the mixtape Styles and Touchdowns later. It's out on every platform that you can imagine right now. Visuals on the way. Also, go play the giveaway to the 79 Chevy Candy Slime Green Malibu 24-inch Forgiatos. You can get your tickets link pinned in the comments. That's right. Go get your issue. The date should be across the bottom of the screen when the giveaway date will be held on my Instagram. Sugar Man on that with him. 9 times out of 10, I do it on Sunday night at 9 p.m., 8 p.m., whichever times. But yeah, for the most part, what we doing right now, guys, 40 days later, 1,000 touchdowns later, we are picking up the 3-car hauler trailer from my man's Ben. Tell him what the name is.
My name is Ryan Katz from Ryan Seal Coating.
Talk that talk. Anything you
right,
want to shout out on there, on the business?
I mean, hey, man, just over here in the Midwest, Chicagoland area, just doing it, getting asphalt maintenance done. So
if they need what?
They need a parking lot, striping, asphalt repairs, concrete, anything like that. You just call 880-3500, 219.
Repeat that a little slow for the people.
219-880-3500.
And they looking for who?
Ryan Seal Coating, and that's Diana will be answering the phone. That's my secretary.
And what all do you specializing in?
Concrete, asphalt repairs, seal coating, striping, crack filling, patching, anything to do with surface construction.
That's what you do.
That's it.
So y'all make sure y'all contact him anywhere in the Midwest area. Golf courses and stuff too. You were saying something about a basketball course.
I do tennis courts, basketball courts, pickleball courts, all that. I do all the fixing and fixing of those and replacing and put new ones in and anything that has to do with tennis courts, pickleball courts, sport courts in general. I do that too. So.
Okay. What's your time frame on that or whatever?
Oh yeah, you call me anytime. I'll be out.
And okay,
yeah,
and you
I'll get some people out there. I'll go out there myself and need something like that, park districts, schools, anything like that, private residences, we do all that.
Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all tap into my boy Ryan for that. And everything, his numbers in there. And as you see, man, he held the trailer down while I've been. It's crazy because the day I talked to you one day, and then the next day I was locked up.
You was,
so it was crazy, man. It was a situation. You know what I'm saying? So, but however, man, we back on the grind. That's behind us for the meantime, and we stand on with the journey, guys. Let's get it. Well, there go his big dually right there. That joker pretty too. He got that Ford tough. Okay, Ford and the Chevy. We need to back them to each other. See if we're gonna pull the most. Hey. Over here with my boy. He's gonna show me exactly how to hook this trailer, peoples. That gooseneck is easy to. That gooseneck is easy to put up in there.
I get my finger wet and I'll be like, that's a nice lineup. And then that's the gun you're trying to aim for here. You're trying to get this to that.
Okay.
And then you straighten it out.
Right here in the middle. You know my tailgate down.
Yeah, I know. You can use you got a camera right there though.
Do I?
Yeah. You got a camera right there, bro. Should be a what's it called camera? A tailgate or a bed camera.
No, mine don't got that one, boys.
What? You got 2 cameras there. That's crazy. This is a high country. There ain't no way that don't work. Okay. So you just crank this thing down. As you see, it's got the feet, the legs.
Okay, the ball
What I do is the down one as I pull this out, and I.
Okay. A little off.
A little bit.
Okay, and it should drop down on there. Drop down?
Yeah, you're good.
Just like a regular trailer on the 1 car or the 2 car.
So you're gonna crank it up, and then you're gonna You're gonna back it down a couple so that you can put it on this thing.
Okay.
It won't do it if you got it all the way cranked up like that.
Yeah.
You gotta back it up, so just do like that, and then you pull this.
Pull that out there.
This
Release
one
it.
has a spring on it.
Okay.
And then come back here. This is how you lock the ball. It's locked.
Pushing it down.
And you lift it up.
And that
Now
unlocks.
it's unlocked. Now it's locked. Okay?
Okay.
Now, safety chains. Like that. Like that. This is your breakaway. That's connected to this.
Okay.
They'll test that on the DOT inspection. They'll test the battery here. I just put a new battery in here, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Lights. Right there.
Ah, now I'm starting to see what I bought. I was always wondering, like, man.
Okay.
Now it's starting to make sense. Well, I knew I was gonna
this
get.
goes up. This it goes up.
Okay.
This part of it is up. Okay. All right. Now you're totally hooked up. Okay. Now go in that side box right there.
Okay.
Grab that remote. Open that side box up. I got your fire extinguisher ready to be mounted in there. It's an automobile kind. It's for like car fires. See that remote with the wire on it? That little,
Yeah.
Yeah, grab that.
It's the new fire extinguisher right here.
This is for your winch.
Okay.
Okay. What you do, there's a little flap right here. On the side. You just pull that off of there.
Yeah.
You plug this in. And then this is a battery. It's off right now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn the battery on. Okay. Now it's on. Now I'm gonna turn the battery so it doesn't kill the battery. Turn that back off. Now the battery's dead. There's nothing drawn on it. It's got an in and out.
Okay.
You just put this little rubber thing back on there so it stays nice. Always keep this inside. Don't let this sit outside your truck.
Okay.
Keep all this shit inside. If you can help it, keep your straps inside too.
Okay.
Because that's what keep them nice. If they sit out in the weather, they get fucked up.
Okay. So that's that, and there's a battery on there.
If you can help it, like maybe put something over this.
So it won't rust the
You
thing.
can keep it. Yeah, but this is brand new. It's not even a year old.
Okay. I can find
I have.
some.
Oh yeah, I want to give you the box for this that came in.
Okay.
It's a 12,000 pound. You could pull up just about any legal vehicle going down the road with that.
Okay, and then that's the thing right there, the hook.
That's it. And then I got hooks for you. Tell me, give you. Tow hooks. So I got to actually now. Let's go for a little test run, bro. So here, this is just a little. But I put. It doesn't come undone, but I just do
for
this
the safety.
just for in case.
Safety.
Everybody does it just in case.
Yes, sir.
You don't want your shit.
You always want to run a Jake
Oh,
brake,
the.
and then it's so hard even when you
Let me
empty.
make sure, because I got the. Oh, there. That's right. Just want to make sure it's straight. Never be too sure, man. You always want to double, triple check stuff, especially when you first start.
And what's that?
Just everything. You want to make sure your lights all work. That's a big thing, dude. You'll get pulled over in a minute
Right.
for lights. And then this here, they'll give you a big ticket for that.
Okay. So get that fixed
You
too.
gotta get that too, man. Anything that's gotta do with lights, anything like that, and then you gotta get a doctor's note for these tints.
Do you?
They'll fuck with you too. They tried fucking with me. I gave them a note.
Okay.
I just went to my doctor, man. I did a doctor visit. I was at my normal doctor visit. Said, hey, can I get a thing that says I got sensitive eyes and I need to wear sunglasses at all times and have tinted windows? And she said, yeah, whatever.
Ain't that bad. I thought it was. Ain't that bad.
So right now you're not even much higher than the roof of your truck with no cars on.
Okay.
I turned the air up. I was sweating.
Do your thing, bro. Treat it like you treat yours.
Okay, so here's what I want you to pay attention to is how wide I gotta turn this fucking thing out of here. This looks like an unassuming turn out of here, right? Well, I'm gonna go left.
You know you can push the mirrors out too. If you need
I'm sorry. So I gotta come right with this, go into this ditch. Oh shit, this ain't like my truck. This ain't got a turning radius. But you can pretty much do a 90 degree with this. It ain't gonna hit your truck.
Right. Okay, because it's up high, right?
See how I had to do that? Now look at it. I'm just clearing that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just cleared that other side of that driveway.
Right.
Again. And then with this, you drive trailers a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I drove the two. My homie had a 2-car. I used to borrow his 2-car all the time too. So I'm real familiar with the wide turning, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We're just gonna make the block around the whole thing.
Okay.
Just gonna kind of show you what you should do as far as aiming for turning. It's a big thing. You'll take out, something, and you'll be screwed if you don't swing this wide enough.
Right.
I wasn't ready for it when I first.
Right.
And then with the less turning radius that this has, like mine has another turn in the wheel. It's a 450. It's even sketchier. So.
No, it's a 350.
No, I know. Mine's a 450.
Oh, okay.
It has an extra turn in the steering wheel. See what I'm saying? You gotta come way out like this.
Right.
And if there's a car here, you gotta go way the fuck out and come back in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is.
Okay.
But this trailer rides beautiful. It
Right.
follows nice. It doesn't dog track. And again, you got new hubs on it. So brand new hubs. I mean, shit, that's huge. So you got all the brand new greased up hubs. And tires are about 20,000 miles on. So you still got shit.
Good tires.
You got
Good
2
treads.
full seasons of doing this with the tires up.
Right.
Which is a lot.
Right. And like you said, that costs you about $4,000 to $5,000 to get all of that done.
It cost me $4,500 for the brakes The hubs and the tires. Yeah.
Okay, new brakes and tires, 4,500.
New brakes, tires, and hubs.
And hubs.
Yeah. Yeah. There was like $2,500 just for the brakes. And everything else was significantly cheaper.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I paid $5,000, $4,500 for it, and I put $4,500 into it.
Right.
I thought I was getting a deal.
He's getting a deal with that. That was the deal.
Shit, dude. Yeah. Here's the deal, dude. You should have just spent $10,000 and been done with it.
Right.
Not have to waste your fucking time.
Right.
That's what That's what I'm saying. Like,
Learning experience.
I know for a fact that I just wanted to get rid of the thing, man. I wasn't trying to because if I wanted to sit on it and get $7,500, $8,000 for it, I could have because of what I did to it.
Right.
I mean, I was like, let me just price this thing and get the fuck out of the door.
Right.
And I did get a lot of love on it. I mean, there was a lot of people hating on it.
Right. And then I come along and get jammed up.
Yeah.
So always run that exhaust brake.
I always run it.
So over here with this thing on my thing right here, what is this? Is the tighten and loosen the brakes?
No. This is gonna be yeah. So look, where's your brake? Here it is. Okay, look. See the gain output. You want to be up at like 5, at least, and then when you got a load on, you want to go up to like 7.
Okay. Regular driving 5, a low 7.
Yeah. Just watch this. So let's see. So I'm not gonna have anything on brake. Watch.
That stops it right there?
See how that's the trailer stopping us.
Oh, the trailer
That
brake.
slides it over, and that's the trailer brake.
So you could do that and hit the trailer brake.
Yep, you don't even gotta use your brakes.
Oh, that's
if you're rolling down the road and you're like just on some whatever, and somebody's up there, and you're just like cruising, get off the cruise control and just fucking just kind of tap this a little bit. Save your brakes.
Oh, okay.
But the biggest thing is saving your truck brakes.
Right.
Because truck brakes on these things are way expensive, dude. They're almost like semi brakes, so they're big giant brakes, and because they're so heavy and they're designed to haul such heavy things, that brake's got to be massive, like on a race car, to handle that heat, you know. So they're expensive as shit. You're way better off, using pads up on your trailer and replacing the pads every year or two. That's going to be $500, you know what I mean, as opposed to $2,500 to do a brake job on your truck.
Right.
Yeah.
I always wondered. Well, I knew it was something. I thought it was the tighten. I thought that was a tighten the brake.
No. This just increases the pressure, the braking pressure, or decreases it. So you're at 5 right now. That's where you want to be. Going down the road with this, because it's going to assist you. And stop. This truck trailer without brakes will eat you up. Without trailer brakes, even empty. It's 5,000. It's almost 6,000 pound trailer.
Right.
That's a lot of weight to be pushing. See now, look at. I just had to go, and I just got in that corner. So you got to really come back out, but you'll get used to it.
Turn wide.
You'll get used to it. There's all kind of dudes running down the road in this exact same truck. So.
Right. I've been seeing this set up a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I'm on the house, and being it out purchase when I have no.
Really
choice.
wanted to be worth it, man. Because this is a nice trailer, man. If you guys painted it, redid the.
I'm gonna paint it.
Redid the reflectors on the side, man. It'd be really dope, dude.
Yeah.
That looks really nice.
I'll probably give my dad that job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Once get.
If you plan on keeping it, man, you want to like keep it for cool shit. You can get rims for this thing too, dude. Like wheels and shit, like wheel covers.
How many studs is that trailer? Wheels.
Oh, you mean how many lug nuts?
Yeah.
How many lugs? I believe those are 8 or 10. They're 7,000 pound axles.
Right.
So I believe they're gonna be 8 luggers.
Right. I got 8 lug spares. So I was borrowing my homie trailer, and then I had bought 2 spares.
That's a common axle, 7,000 pound axle. That's a very common car trailer axle, because the car trailer itself is gonna weigh a couple thousand pounds. You gotta take that into consideration.
Right.
And then you got a car or anything not gonna be more than 10,000 pounds, and they got a little room for extra shit on it. So 2 7,000 pound axles are like the ideal axles for a car trailer, like a single car trailer.
7,000.
Yeah, these just has 3 7,000 pound axles.
Right. Okay. That's simple. That what we call it? Not fifth wheel. It's called a gooseneck. That gooseneck setup is pretty simple. It's just plug and play.
Yeah, it's the same as just a regular trailer, dude. Really, to be honest with you, and to be real honest with you, in a pinch, if you had to, you could hook up that gooseneck to your tailgate on a 2 5/16 ball and go down the road.
Wow.
If you had to. You know what I mean? If something happened and you only had your hitch on the back, like if somebody stole your shit out of your truck or something like that and you didn't even realize it, you had to get down the road a minute. You could just drop that all the way down on your, well, the legs would be a problem probably, but you could
But if you could try to convert it and put it on the thing,
you could.
And just put something
you have
in
like
the
a
middle.
straight shaft, like ball, you know?
Yeah. And get down like that.
So this is another really tricky one. Getting in my driveway, I have to go past my driveway and come back in. Now it's I've never done it with one like this, so it's ought to be fun.
Wow.
Because it's just, I'm used to my truck, so I know where I gotta aim to come back in. But yours doesn't have that extra turn, so I'm gonna come over here, dip over here, okay, and I'll come back up.
Is it too deep?
Yeah, that's what I do every time. But again, it's alright. You see, like I'm saying, you gotta, and then I straighten it out over here to clear my bushes over there.
Oh, that ain't that bad.
No, you can get it, man. It's just wanted to kind of show you like how it is. That's all.
Right.
Just so you don't go fucking this thing up right away.
Right.
But I hauled a lot of cars with this thing, man. It was a good trailer to me. Never broke down.
Right.
Never left.
Ride smooth too.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. None of the axles are bent. The brakes are really good. So, but I'll tell you this: when you want to start running, bro, you better get your lights and stuff all in order because they will fuck with you, dude.
Yeah, lights and windshield. I gotta get
They
that.
want you to fuck up. Trust me.
So, question: when I'm driving down the road, do I gotta stop at the weigh station?
Yep. If it's open.
If it's open.
If it's
I
open.
have
And
to
let me
stop.
tell you something. You can find out where they are real easy. There's all kinds of apps that tell you. Tell you if they're open, if they're closed.
Running the app.
I'll give you all kind of apps, dude. There's all kind of apps.
So you have to stop. Loaded and unloaded, you have to stop.
Yeah. Because they have the right to inspect you anytime they want.
And I have to have license plates on here?
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, shit, what if I just bought it?
Well, you'll have the no, you ain't gonna have license plate at first because you just bought it. You're gonna have a bill of sale and the title, and you ain't got no name on the side of your truck either. So you ain't hauling nothing. This is your trailer. Fuck you.
Right.
I can't do nothing to you like that.
Right. And but
If you got
loaded.
cargo on this thing, and you ain't got no plate on it, and you got some kind of itinerary. Now let me say this one further though, but you gotta have plate. Now you could only run your cars right now.
Right.
Privately.
With a plate, but I gotta have a plate.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a bill of sale, and I mean, you can just leave the date part of it to where we could just put. You could just literally, if you get pulled over, write yesterday's date on it.
Right.
Say I just bought this trailer. This is my car. I'm bringing both of them back to Texas, or I'm bringing both of these from Texas to Illinois. Whatever. You can pull that out for about a month or two, if you had to.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, you want to go legit, you got to have your insurance, you got to have the plates, you got to have all that stuff, and then
Okay.
get inspected and all that. So.
Right. And you gotta have insurance on this, even when you
got to
tow
have
your
business
own cars?
insurance.
Even when you tow your own cars?
This trailer is insured right now because it's hooked up to your truck.
Okay.
Okay, you have a thing where you could just if you're not operating as a business,
Right, because I'm not operating.
If you're not
right.
operating as a business, bro, it's just your personal. Like, is this truck just a regular personal vehicle right now?
Yeah.
It's not under no business name or nothing like that.
No.
Well then, yeah, registration and insurance is in your name. This is going to be in your name. This is your trailer. I like cars. I like hauling more than one cars. Fuck you. You don't even got to have CDL.
So when I go back to Texas with these two cars of my own,
Right now, go get them and run back.
and go, but stop at the weigh station if they.
No,
open.
you ain't got to do that. No.
You don't got to stop at the weigh
No.
station.
No. No. You're a private citizen, just like a person in a camper or RV. They ain't got to stop. 'Cause they're private. They're not operating in commerce.
Right.
Okay. Operating in commerce is you're getting paid for what you got on the back there
Okay.
by a different party.
But I gotta prove that I gotta have some type of
So
registration.
all you gotta do is you have
and
the
stuff.
shit that's yours, or whatever. Yeah, that's your shit, or
Right.
whatever. It ain't even gotta be yours. It could be whoever's.
Right.
It ain't
But
got
I'm not doing it to make money.
Man, no. It's your
Cool.
brothers. It's your cousins. It's your whatever.
Right.
It's whatever you tell them. Dude.
Right.
You don't fuck yourself by saying too much. You just be like, yeah, no, this is my trailer. It's just I just bought this trailer. I fix up old cars.
Right.
I go pick up my own cars and drop them off to my customers whenever I have them.
Okay.
They just be like, well, are you operating as a business? Like, nope. I just do it. I got a doing business as, man. I'm just myself doing this stuff on my Instagram.
But what them plates cost? You get them at the regular DMV?
Yeah. No, you're not getting them as a business. You're getting them as your Bobby Jones. Is it Bobby Jones?
Yeah, Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. That's right. So it's gonna say Bob Johnson, or Robert Johnson, or whatever.
So now, my homie was telling me, because basically I am finna start hauling. He said I do gotta change the place that's on here to hauling plates.
No, unless you got some stupid plate on here that doesn't match up. What plate you got on here? How heavy is it?
Shit. Well, I have no idea. I'm new as goose. I'm just learning the ropes on the rookie side.
It's different in Illinois. Yeah, maybe you might have to get the portion. I don't know. You have to ask the DMV. In Indiana, you just say, "I want a 32,000-pound plate." And that's what I got.
Right. So when I go to haul, I say, when I go to the DMV and get plates for this and plates,
32,000-pound plate.
I need to get 32,000 pounds for both of them.
You got a CDL, so it don't matter, right?
Right.
Yeah.
32,000 down hauling
now,
plate.
If you don't have CDL and you have 32,000-pound plate, you're operating on a comp state, you get for that. But you're even overweight driving your own truck because of that. If you don't have CDL.
Right. So right now I need $32,000. I said $32,000.
You can get 26 or 32. It don't matter. It doesn't matter because the GVW of the trailer and the truck are what matter. So it's the combined weight. So that's the GVW for that. Trailer has its own, split the two, and that's your total weight you can have. But as a CDL driver, you can haul like 40-something thousand pounds, have total weight.
40-something.
You can have like 20 tons on here.
Right.
Meaning like your trailer weight, the truck weight, and whatever your hauling weight could be like something like 40-something thousand pounds. Whereas a guy like me with no CDL, I can only haul total combined weight 26,000.
Period.
No
so
more.
How much does this trailer weigh?
This trailer weighs like 6,000 pounds.
6,000 pounds for the trailer?
Yeah.
And is there a sticker on here or something?
Yeah.
Tag? Okay, it's up in there. And that's going to tell me how much the trailer weighs.
Yeah, see, 5708, that's it.
Right under 6.
That's what it weighs, 5,700.
And then this truck is how much? Because it says this in the door, right?
Your truck probably weighs 9,000.
Let me see. It should say it right here, right?
So you're going to be about like 13,000 pounds right now.
Right. Because the truck is what?
You're fine with that. Because here's the thing. Your CDL license, it don't matter now what the combo is.
Right.
Because you're fine.
Right. I just want to know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sure.
Because you was telling me to go get loaded. You was telling me to go empty and just weigh the truck.
You want to do that, yeah. So you're going to want to go. Are you going that way when you leave? Where are you going, west or east?
Shit. I'm going
south?
toward Indiana.
You going south?
Yeah. Whichever way Indiana is from here.
Well, we're in Indiana.
Shit.
Where you going next?
Border of Chicago.
Well, you're going back that way then.
Okay.
Well, because there's truck stop right down there. Well, all truck stops have it.
Oh, all truck stops
have it. Cat scale. You know how it says cat scale?
Okay.
In yellow
Yeah, I've
sign?
seen those.
Pulling anywhere it's at, you literally pull on the scale. You don't have to be told nothing. Pull on the scale. There's a button there. Just say company name. You can say whatever you want. Joe Blow's towing, whatever. And shit. Okay, come on in, and you'll go in, and it's like $10 or something, $15. And they'll give you a weight. They'll give you a ticket, an empty ticket. And you're gonna write on that empty weight in with a pen and keep it in your glove box, so you just know how much you weigh empty.
Right.
Because that way you know what you're loading on here. Because you don't want to put more than a trailer can handle either. So you want to make sure.
And how much can the trailer handle?
So the trailer it can haul 21,000 pounds. So, no, I'm sorry, 28,000 pounds. Let me see something.
Okay.
That's empty weight. 12,000 is cargo. Weight cargo should never exceed. Should never exceed 709 kilograms. 12,560 pounds. Okay, so it shouldn't be more than 12,560 pounds. The weight that you have on here.
12,560. And it says that right here.
Yeah, which you should be able to put just about almost any combo. Now, again, you're going to have if you go to hauling a massive like F550 with a giant toolbox on it and all that stuff, that's going to be a 10,000 pound truck. But usually you're going to get paid double or even triple for something like that because of the weight, because it takes up the space of 2 or 3 cars.
Wait a minute. You said this shouldn't exceed 12.5, right? The weight that I put on here.
Yeah.
Right. How much is vehicles usually?
Well, anywhere from like my expedition.
I'm trying to figure out how much this weight.
This weighs about 9,000 pounds, 8,500 pounds.
So I can't tow more than 2 of these.
No. You won't be able to anyway because it's not long enough. It's not long enough.
This ain't long enough for 2 dualies?
You can put 2 dualies, but not more than 2 dualies.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can
but
put 2 dualies.
But I still would be overweight because it said not more than 12.5.
No, that ain't right because when I would haul, I had to stay at 12,000 pounds or 10,000 pounds. 10,500 is what I had to stay at 26,000 pounds.
Right.
And I could haul 3 cars if I had a combo of, let's say, a Fusion and like 2 F-150s or something like that.
Yeah.
I could do that, you know. But if it was like 3 Expeditions or something like that, which is big cars, then I'd be pushing it. But in fact, I don't. With the CDL though, I don't know that that's an issue.
So they saying that the trailer shouldn't haul that much, or you shouldn't haul. I mean, like, what is this? What is they?
They're saying maybe the trailer's limitations.
The limitation should be 12.5 with the trailer.
Without the trailer, you shouldn't haul more than 12.5 on the trailer.
Right.
That's
More,
what I'm saying. The trailer
it's under 6, look under 6,
yeah,
and they saying don't put more than 12.5 on here.
on it.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, and dude, listen, most cars are going to be 3,500 pounds. You know,
Right.
some big cars are 4,000, 4,200. But you know, you get paid more for bigger. They're paying a car and a half. You're better off because now you don't have that third stop either.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're
Wait.
thinking with a smaller car a lot of times. It depends on what it is, but like my guy, you could haul 2 F550s on here, no problem, dude. Go down the road, no problem.
Right. And then just do that. And like you say, for the meantime, I don't gotta stop if I ain't got no numbers on the side.
You got no numbers on your side, no name, and it's all in your name. You ain't gotta stop for nothing. Nope. You ain't doing nothing wrong. It's perfectly legal to own this trailer, as long as you're not operating commerce.
Right. Well, you guys see it.
Let's get you your other spare tire.
You guys see what's going on, man. Take a delivery of the 3-car hauler trailer, man. Yes, sir.
Especially those old Chevys.
And a T-slot. So if I put those in the
They're
T-slot,
all different kinds. If
I put those in the T-slots, then I won't need the big ones, right?
No. But like you said, sometimes you do need these, depending on what you're doing. But it's a combo. This is the other one. This is like the poker one. There's another one. There's all 3 of them on here. So I had to buy all that individual.
I'm gonna put them in the gate. I don't want them to get rusted out.
Okay, here's your fire extinguisher. You can see it's full.
In case it get ugly.
Yeah. That white one is that's for cars.
Okay.
It's just an extra strap for like if you need to keep a hood strapped down or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the other little tip: the cars on the front, especially if they're fucked up,
Yeah.
put them on backwards.
Okay.
So the hood doesn't fly up in the
Oh.
windshield.
Okay.
There's just an extra strap here.
And these is my triangles.
Yep. It's trying.
And then on the wheel chocks. Do they need to be chalked when it's up there or no? Well, no.
No. If you're like in an incline or something,
Yeah.
you want to disconnect your trailer.
And do that. And what kind of locks do I buy for this?
For what?
Like if I want to take my trailer off and leave it somewhere.
Oh yeah, they got locks. They got locks at Harbor
To go to
Freight.
the ball?
Oh yeah, for these, yeah, it just fixed over the whole thing, and you just turn it.
Lock it just like the other trailer.
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty simple to the 1-car, 2-car trailer, basically. Even
Yeah.
the drop in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta do
I'm going
that.
with your title, right?
All right. Well, you guys see what it is, man. Kaufman 3-car hauler trailer, man. It hit different. Pretty simple, man. I don't know why I thought it was more than what I thought, but Always gotta get a special class. You're getting something, and check things out. Good tires. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. I got 2 of these in the storage anyway. Blue just blew 3 of them out. I just gotta give him one. I told him I had the spare tire. He, I don't need it. Yeah, okay, your ass caught 2 flats down there. Oh, you gotta get his plates off of here too. Okay, well, you guys see what it is, man. Shit, loading and unloading should be simple. I can figure that out. All the lights working too. We took pretty good care of this trailer. Gotta go get me a lock for my shit. Let me dropping this motherfucker. Having it. And for any nigga who thinking about stealing something, best believe I'm finna put me a tracking device on my trailer. Nobody try that monkey shit. Working too hard or working too high, y'all. Cut your slack. Taking delivery of the trailer, y'all. 3-car. You know I'm finna put them candy coated machines up there. You better act like you know what's going on. You better act like you know. If you don't know, been a long time coming, baby. Own that enterprises. Own that enterprises, baby. Give me a good picture of my truck or trailer posted. Give me a good video. Right back out standing on the business like I said I would. Up to 10 minutes. Give me a good picture real quick. I'm proud of myself. What you talking about? Shit, that's some bushes, but proud of myself. 22 dually, fully loaded, 3-car trailer, and I got the machines to tow. Stop acting crazy. Gonna be looking good coming down the highway. Once I get my money up a little bit more, have Pops to go over my shit. Put me a nice little piece, nice little piece of paint job on here. You know what I'm saying? Hit there. Now it's time to do business.
Hey yo, I'm hitting up the store, I'm finna post till I don't feel nothing. Gripping on my pole, if I feel threatened, I'm gon' go kill something. I got shot, I'm still thugging, they gon' make me hit that kill button. I fell off, I'm still stunting. Malibu, Tahoe wheels coming. Ask them last niggas who tried me just how I get across my message. Big West in broad daylight, getting off in the intersection. By myself, I'm still with it. Banging out with like 3 niggas. Driving, hanging out the window, wildin', I'm John Wick with it. Call me what you want, just don't call me for fronts. Don't call me no snitch, don't call me no punk. I got gas, call it runts. You want the whole of the split? It's a power circle, bitch. Call my nigga, he got bricks. Call my scammer, he got leaks. He a swiper, I'm a liar. Told the police, call my lawyer, and I don't know my name either. Call a hit if it's beef. It's the streets, keep it P. Guns firing, police sirens, call it whoa, a lot of violence. I'm connected, I don't check in. I'm plugged, well respected. Metal detectors going off, what you thought I ain't have my weapon. I'ma call it how I see it. I'ma see it how I call it. I couldn't fuck her back then, but now I can because I'm ballin'. Car 4G need the lips with 9 inches. Car 10, I'm in the city, need the clip with the extension. Let's get it. I got 50s on me, I got 100s on me, I got 20s on me. Call it drug money on me. I be stunting on her. Whoa. I got shorty on me, think she know I want her. From Mississippi, ain't it? That's a picture painted. Oh, I can't explain it. No, I got racks on me, it's a strap on me. I'm a dope boy, you know what's up, baby. Throw it back on me. 1 chain on me, 2 chains on me, 3 chains, 2 rings, 2 phones. Share location with my mama. D-boy, all back streets call it a D-boy. Every 5 seconds call it paranoid.
Call me, I got what you need. There's a lot of weed without the deed. Money.
Why you be fucking with these clowns in these circles? I've been getting to this money in these streets all day. You keep texting me some shit that's about to make me say some shit that I don't really wanna say.
I put that on God, that I ain't none of them. Bragging on my followers, my dollars match my followers. My garage follow up. Fuck you popping, I felt like I'm dim. I ain't that when I'm that